What happens when I soften that up? Look at that. Look at that angle that just got added there. That's one more lever that can be released at impact and really hit the ball harder. Hands and body. Okay, just get those hands directly underneath those shoulders. You know, get them right here. Clinic's full. Now ready? Just relax the heck out of this. And let it just set naturally. Or like, see how it's laying closer there?
Yeah.
Not so far away. Keep that relaxed right there. And now just turn the shoulders. There it is. There it is. This arm is really important to understand. There's a certain amount of let go with this arm that you need to have, and a certain amount of tension with this arm you need to have. This arm can be a big factor in not over swinging. If my right elbow is pulled in to the center of my body and it stays there, well, that's what allows my arms to not outswing my body. But I don't stiffen it out and straighten it. I let this forearm really relax and go. If you watch me here, watch this. Do you see how I'm still letting my right arm really go, even though it's staying where it should be? That's important to understand. Look how my elbow's not really moving, but the whole forearm and wrists are setting. Okay, that's where all the whip comes from, and that's my hand still connected to my body center with all that leverage. So this is an X factor to the swing that I talk about with my better players. The elbow actually stays towards the center. And if you watch this, my forearm and my wrist both have give. But what's great about it is my chest and my hands are still working together while I'm creating that leverage. Leverage isn't just from the wrist. It's actually from this right elbow also. Okay. So watch. Big mistake here. Watch what happens when I soften that up. Look at that. Look at that angle that just got added there. That's one more lever that can be released at impact and really hit the ball harder. Okay? See it again. Soften that right arm. Bump the hip, wider stance. Exaggerate that, there you go. Bring the arms in closer to you. Just really relax, there you go. Show me that set position with that right arm just breaking. Yeah, so watch, if it breaks, it's gonna be a little more on plane there, right there, right? Butt of the club more towards the ball. Just let that right arm relax even more off the start, right off the beginning, okay?
Yeah, because I feel whenever it gets a little bit more tense, that's when I get steep and my hands stop in the ground.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
You overkill elbows together. You got to really, really let that arm relax more, okay?
Okay.
Just feel like it's non-existent, like you're not even focused on it. Okay. Well, what's funny is a lot of our viewers who come in from haven't seen us yet, and we can tell they've watched our videos. They've heard elbows together, and they're like, "Oh, we're not letting those things part ways." I've had a few guys where I can tell you're trying to do all the right things. And what it did was it led to the extreme of like, hey, you're too pinched in. It's too stiff. You know, you can literally let it relax and let that thing break alongside you. I can relate because I can do the same thing and it still works perfectly. I get it, if anything, too stiff because I've been taught my whole life to do that. So for you, letting the arms soften, letting that elbow break a little and relax, super important. So get in there with that great reverse K setup. Good width of stance. Good, looks a lot more relaxed there. Just rehearse the backswing for me, there we go. It's okay, it's better. Way better. Let that arm just soften, soften, soften. And now, the reverse K helps the proper positioning of the trail arm. A person who has the opposite of the reverse K and reaches like this, that arm gets very stiff, and look at the shoulders, they open up. And the forearms open up. Now, when I get into the K, my right shoulder drops naturally a little bit. Allows this right arm to really be soft. Allows me to pull it in but not have it be rigid. Okay, now watch, everything can just break from there. And you're good. So see the distance between your hands and body? Okay, just get those hands directly underneath those shoulders. You know, get them right here. Let them fall right in there. That'll immediately make them more relaxed, right? So you're just reaching away from you. Next big thing. This is somebody who just relaxes the right elbow. Look at the club, comes back right down the line. Hands go up the escalator. That goes through the right bicep, under the right shoulder, and the left arm always matches the shoulder plane. when you watch where we get still, you watch the hands, they get going up above that right shoulder. And you're one of those extremes who keeps the elbow more this way when it could actually be lined up more underneath your shoulder that way and softer. So as a result, your hands aren't in the middle of your body, you're actually pushing them out away from you. So then they go up too vertical to the top. This arm, though, is what's pushing everything out this way and up this way. That's what looks like this at the top, rather than down here. That's why I'm saying this arm should stay right where it is, and then it just has that give to it like this. Do you see that? And that's right there kind of more of what we need. Now, when I set up and I have that hip bump and that reverse K look, it looks like a backwards K, the right arm gets softer. It's standing up like this. When the right arm reaches as far as it does on the club, lower than the left hand, it gets stiff. And then watch this. You know, no, it's like, let this be right here. Just keep that thing right there and feel like it just stays there as you turn. That's kind of the feeling you need to have. That's gonna be big. And then what that's gonna do is gonna keep the hands and body working more together. Left arm lower, hands lower, more in this position. So you transition more on plane. And that's when you can actually go after it harder and rotate more, and the club's never swinging left across the golf ball. If the club's not swinging left across the ball, the face has no need to be open, okay? That's why when you guys watch me, I can really rotate aggressively. And like, you know, for example, I'll take this. Like, I can really rotate aggressively, not be fearful of missing it left, but I can let it go and release it so that I don't miss it right, okay? Going down the left side here. Here's me getting it on play and letting it go. Okay? So it just goes dead down the line of my aim in there. And all I did was just feeling like everything I told you. Shoulder, hands together, same direction. My turn, moving it up there. Pocket, shoulder, getting to the deepest point when my hands and club arrive at the top. Not one thing then the other. Letting this arm really relax. It's not moving this way. So people think when they say elbows in sometimes, they think tension and squeeze them together. It's like, no. This one's relaxed. This one's just staying over here more and not parting ways with my body. Doesn't have to be tense. Just has to be the right way. Soft. And you see my hands get on playing with my shoulders. Now I can rotate around my left side. The iron's really got to have to work real hard on softening that right arm. Now watch this. Let me see your club here. Club is this? 7. Watch this right here. I like doing this, and I think this is a good routine for you guys. I go wherever I put my hand on the grip with the right hand. You know, I'll put it on there. I'll leave it there. Okay, it wouldn't be up at the top. It's right hand. It's gonna be a little lower. I'll put it right to my body. Not. We had Mason Green out here, great player from UCLA, just graduated, playing pro golf now, and he was talking about how this helped him a lot this week. I sent him a video describing how to get the same distance from the golf ball every time. Sternum, seam on the shirt, and then the midpoint. You knew it right away, right there. Grip it the right way, and just tilt over like this. Okay, look how my arm's in a perfect position there, and I've already got a great distance from the golf ball now. So now I can feel like that arm's relaxed the whole time. You know, feels like a right on plane. So yeah, way better, man. Jeez. At Porzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.